The parable of the seed and the soil is often misunderstood because we forget who we are in the parable. Because as Jesus goes along, we forget that our souls are the soil. Our souls are the soil. What's so interesting about the parable, though, is Jesus implies that the word of God just kind of falls out of his bag. Think of someone 2,000 years ago, a farmer 2,000 years ago. I'm not a farmer now, but we have quite a few in our parish. Seed is pretty expensive. You don't waste it. It serves a very specific purpose. And if it was just falling out of your bag as you were going from the barn to the field, that'd be a problem. But it's not a problem. It's good. God's gifts are poured out upon humanity so abundantly that it's as if by accident. All that matters is how do we receive these gifts. And what does Jesus warn us? That there are three things that can get in the way. The devil, ourselves, and the world. The devil wants to trick us about God. And the easiest way for us to remember how the devil tricks us is to remember how he tricked Eve. God's not your friend. God doesn't care about you. God is not good. And he was able to trick Eve and in turn Adam, despite the fact that nothing ever went wrong in their lives. They had perfect lives. But that idea, like a festering wound, overcame what they knew to be true. How much easier is the devil's task today? We get in the way because we don't take the life of faith seriously. We have lack of root. You know what a person of faith does? Things he or she doesn't really understand. We act in a manner that seems foolish to the world. We do weird things like refusing to use contraception. Why? Because we think it's the right thing to do. Because we've received the word of life. We've been convinced that the Catholic Church was founded by Jesus Christ and permeates his teachings throughout the world today, and we follow, knowing that it's good for us. Finally, the pleasures of the world. That one needs no explanation. Jesus talks about it over and over and over again. If we pursue riches, we will neglect the things of God. They are opposed to each other. So what do we do to make our souls rich? Rich soil that produces fruit that is 30 and 50 and 100-fold. We do the opposite of those who made their souls poor. We know who the devil is. We know his tricks. We've taken the time and the energy to learn about him. We trust in the teachings of the church. And we deal with sin. We go to confession. It's really not that complicated. But so often, we take aspects, little things from the devil. We come up with little ideas, little arguments within ourselves, or we look to the world for wisdom and truth when we should be looking to the church. And little by little, that corrupts the soil of our souls. We think it's just this one time, it's not that big a deal. But over time, the soil grows rotten. the soul grows rotten. And so each and every day, brothers and sisters, take seriously the work of salvation. It is the work of Christ that is going on within your own soul. Because by making your soul rich, your soul bountiful, by making your soul healthy, then you produce fruit. What is that fruit? Things that will help the souls of others. If we wish to be a force for good in this world, we got to take care of ourselves first. We got to make sure we are bountiful, that we are taking sin seriously, that we are learning the faith, that we are saying our prayers. And then, by nature itself, simply by happenstance, we will produce fruit in this world that will bear much good for eternity.